What happens if a person doesn't sleep for 30 days? Such a heinous torture was committed on 5 people in 1940. And what happened to them? This is Unveil, where stories buried in silence are brought to light. Subscribe for more lost histories, hidden truths, and deep discoveries. In the dead of night, 5 men were sealed inside a chamber. No windows. No sleep. A gas pumped into the room would keep them awake for 30 days. What followed was something no one expected. Some say it's a hoax. Others swear it's a cover-up. This is the story of the Russian sleep experiment, a tale so disturbing, it refuses to die. The story allegedly takes place in the late 1940s, deep in Soviet Russia. A secret military facility. 5 political prisoners were promised freedom if they could stay awake for 30 days inside a sealed room. To prevent sleep, a special stimulant gas was pumped in continuously. The room was fitted with microphones and one-way mirrors. No contact, no sunlight, no comfort, only the gas and each other. The first 5 days were manageable. The subjects conversed, whispered secrets, and opened up about their traumas. But by day 6, paranoia set in. They stopped talking to each other. By day 9, they screamed for hours, tearing at their throats until they could barely speak. Then, silence. The scientists believed the microphones had failed. But they hadn't. The subjects had simply gone quiet. On day 15, the researchers made the decision to enter the chamber. What they found inside would haunt them forever. The scene was grotesque. The subjects had mutilated themselves. Flesh torn. Organs exposed. They had used their own hands. No tools. And yet, they were still alive. Refusing sleep. Refusing sedation. One of them whispered, "You can't kill us now. We are what you made us." So, did this really happen? Most experts agree. The Russian sleep experiment is fiction, a modern urban legend, born from an online horror forum in 2010. The story first appeared on a site called Creepypasta, known for viral horror fiction. There are no official records, no scientific backing, and no historical proof that the experiment ever occurred. But here's the catch. Its impact feels real. And in the Cold War era, unethical human experiments were not fiction. They were fact. From MKUltra to Soviet sleep deprivation studies, governments have a dark history of pushing the human mind beyond its limits. In World War II, both Nazi and Soviet regimes experimented on prisoners, with isolation, drugs, psychological torture. The Russian sleep experiment may be a myth, but it echoes the very real horrors of medical abuse in the name of progress. In the end, the Russian sleep experiment haunts us not because it's real, but because it could have been. A story born from fear, sustained by curiosity, and remembered as a nightmare that might still be possible.